Hi, everybody, or actually, hi, Erin, because this is for you. I was about to go to bed and I saw the videos you posted, and I watched them, and I had to record this and upload it tonight because the rest of the week is going to be crazy with 2 activations that I'm doing, and I just didn't want to wait to reply to you. You broke my heart, and I don't mean that in a bad way, and you didn't make me uncomfortable. And I'm so glad that you shared all of that with us. That was really hard for you to do, and that just is a classic example of what a brave and amazing woman you are, Erin, and how proud you should be of yourself. I wanted to make this number one because when I watched the first part of your videos, I was so angry with your surgeon. He's a frickin' idiot. 143 pounds in 6 months is ridiculous. That's not even sane, and if that's what he's saying you should have lost in the first 6 months, then he's a total jackass. And I don't know him, and I don't know what his qualifications are, but if that's what he's saying, he's an idiot. Weight loss surgery can do amazing things, and maybe some people do lose that, but I don't think that's the norm. I honestly don't. And like I said, I posted a comment on the first part. My dietitian, when I was to see her the week before Christmas, said, I'm right on track with where I should be. Erin, you're 1 week ahead of me, and you've lost more weight than me. So you stand proud and hold your head up high because you are doing an amazing job, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. As far as choosing to tell your family or your friends, or who you choose to tell or not tell, that's your business. That's nobody else's business, and it's not cheating. It's not cheating if you choose not to share that. I've told some people. There's other people I choose not to. When they say I look good, you've lost lots of weight, I say yes, thank you, I have. And having the surgery is definitely not cheating. You need to be so proud that you recognized that this was something that you needed help with. I struggled with that decision for the last 3 years because in my pig-headedness, I thought I got into this mess and I need to get myself out of this mess, and that I shouldn't have surgery because that was somehow cheating. That's society talking. That's not reality. Reality tells us that for anybody who is morbidly obese, significantly obese, and has been for a significant amount of time, that something like only 3% of the people who reach their goal weight, a healthy weight, will maintain that weight after 5 years. The other 95 to 97% get right back where they started and gain more. And we have all been there. And just that yo-yo dieting up and down and trying to lose weight and starving ourselves and driving ourselves crazy with that just screws up our whole metabolism, so that even if we could eat what a so-called normal person eats, our body is not going to manage that food the same way that it would have when we were, I don't know, because I was never there, but when you're at a normal weight. So it's not cheating, it's a tool. And honey, if you'd have been eating pumpkin pie, cinnamon buns, and donuts since your surgery, you would not have lost a single pound. And that is a proven fact. There are people who have the surgery and don't lose anything, or lose very little, because they find that little loophole of high fat, high sugar. They don't dump, they don't exercise, and within a very short time, they aren't getting anywhere and they're gaining weight back. I mean, my dietitian told me about one of her clients who couldn't understand why he wasn't losing weight, why in fact on one of his visits he had gained weight. And he says, yeah, well sure, I cheat a little bit, but not much. And when she asked him what cheating a little bit was to him, it was having a donut every single day. Honey, you are working it. You have lost 105 pounds in 6 months. Oh my God, be happy and be proud because you did that work. The surgery didn't do it. The surgery helped. The surgery helped to control our uncontrollable need to eat. And they're doing more and more research all the time that talk about different hormones in our bodies that actually affect that feeling of hungriness, of not being satiated. Like, and I swear there will come a time, and I hope it's in my lifetime, that they will show conclusively that those of us who are morbidly obese, I mean, I know that it has, I mean, there's a psychological aspect to it, but it's physical too. It's not just that we're lazy, that, you know, if we got off our asses and stopped eating that we would be thin. Because, honey, if it was that easy, you wouldn't see any Pennington stores or Lane Bryant or whatever they are in the States for those of us who are overweight. So, you know, it is a tool. Yes, it's a tool. It helps us to control our hunger, that allows us to jumpstart that weight loss. But if we don't work the program, if we don't watch what we're eating, get our protein in, have our water, do our exercise, take our supplements, we don't get the positive results. And I want you to step back and think about how brave it was for you to have this surgery. This is not removing a wart from a finger. This is major surgery. Major, major surgery. And it doesn't seem like major surgery for a lot of us, because laparoscopically you don't have as much pain, you don't have as much discomfort, and you know, you get feeling well pretty quickly. But it's major surgery. It's major surgery. So be proud of yourself. You are a brave woman who took the necessary steps to get yourself healthy for your family, for your kids, for your husband, for yourself. Be proud of that. Own it. Rejoice in that, Erin. I love you so much. You are such an amazing young lady. And honest to God, you are an inspiration to me. When you hit your 105 lost, it just spurred me on to want to get there too. And I knew I could, because you did. You're a week ahead of me. So I can't make you feel better, but honest, you need to start loving yourself more. This was an extreme measure to deal with an extreme problem, one that impacts every single part of our life. And I applaud you for being brave enough to go through that. And in regards to your dad and your feelings about him, I know what you mean. My dad, never ever loved me less for being the size that I was. But he, earlier years, not in the last few years, quite often talked to me about the fact that I needed to lose weight. And when I was younger, he'd say, "You're so pretty, if you would just lose some weight, Denise." And to me, what that was translating in my head at the time was, "You're pretty, but not good enough." But that was my own internal voice talking. That wasn't him talking. And I know now that it was him trying to express his concern for me and my weight, because he wanted me to be as happy and as healthy as I could be. And I think that that's what you were meaning about your dad, that it was coming from a place of love. And you are so right, honey. He is looking down at you, and if he could, he would give you a big hug and tell you how very proud he is of you and how much he loves you. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait for the day that I can meet you and give you a big hug. Anyways, hold your head high up. Hold your head up high, Erin, and walk straight, because you are amazing. You're doing an amazing job, and you deserve all and every wonderful thing that's going to come your way this year. 2010 is going to be your year, girl. I love you to death. Take care.